हेलो गाइस, वेलकम टू माय यूट्यूब चैनल टेक लैब। उम्मीद करती हूँ आप सब ठीक ठाक होंगे। आज हम आपको अपने चैनल की इस न्यू वीडियो में वेलकम करते हैं, जिसमें हम आपको बताएंगे हाउ टू सॉल्व माइक्रोसॉफ्ट पजल। उम्मीद करती हूँ आपको मेरी ये वीडियो पसंद आएगी। अगर आपको मेरी ये वीडियो पसंद आए तो प्लीज़ इसे लाइक कीजिए, शेयर कीजिए और मेरे चैनल को सब्सक्राइब कीजिए। ये जो फर्स्ट पे आपको वीडियो नज़र आ रही है, हाउ टू सॉल्व माइक्रोसॉफ्ट पजल, ये आपको मेरी वीडियो के साथ इस वीडियो को आप देखेंगे तो आपको और हेल्पफुल साबित होगी। स्टेप बाय स्टेप guide to solving Microsoft robot puzzles, breaking down the puzzle. When you first look at a Microsoft robot puzzle, it may seem overwhelming. The key to success is breaking down the puzzle into smaller pieces. Identifying the problem. Once you have broken down the puzzle into smaller pieces, it's time to identify the real problem. Working through the steps, now you have identified the problem, it's time to start solving it. Solving Microsoft Robot Puzzles, a comprehensive guide. Solving Microsoft Robot Puzzles, a comprehensive guide. Questions. How do you solve 3 multiply 3 puzzles? Keep the first and third titles in their current positions, but you can move any tiles into the top right corner if you need to. This is usually the tricks parts of solving a 3 multiply 3 puzzle and may requires. How to solve tile puzzles? Slide the tiles that belongs the puzzle's left columns into their places. Continue alternating between solving the topmost row and the leftmost columns until you have a 2 multiply 3 section left. ये लिखा हुआ है सॉल्विंग माइक्रोसॉफ्ट रोबोट पजल आ कॉम्प्रिहेंसिव गाइड। इसको हमने ओपन किया है तो ये साइट ओपन हुई है। सॉल्विंग माइक्रोसॉफ्ट रोबोट पजल आ कॉम्प्रिहेंसिव गाइड। Introduction. Microsoft Robot puzzles are a fun and challenging way to test your problem solving skills. From simple beginners puzzles to complex advanced travels, they puzzle often an engage way to exercise your brain and hope and hone your logical thinking. In this article, we will explore the steps and strategies necessary to solve Microsoft robots puzzles, from breaking down the puzzle to troubleshooting when you get stuck. Step by step guide the solving Microsoft robot puzzle. Solving Microsoft robot puzzle involves breaking down the puzzle into smaller parts, identifying the problem and working through the steps in logical order. Here is step by step guide to get started. Breaking down the puzzle. When you first look at a Microsoft robot puzzle, it may seem overwhelming. The key to success is breaking down the puzzle into smaller pieces. Start by taking a few moments to observe the puzzle as a whole. Look for platforms or clues that can help you understand the structure of the puzzle. Identify and symbols or colors that can give you a better understanding of the rules. Once you have a better sense of the puzzles, you can start to break it down into smaller parts. Identify the problems. Once you have broken down the puzzle into smaller pieces, it's time to identify the real problem. What do you need to figure out? What informations are you missing? By asking yourself these questions, you can narrow down the scope of the puzzles and start the develop a plan actions. Working through the steps. Now that you have identified the problems, it's time to starting solving it. It begins with the simplest solutions and work your way up from there. Don't be afraid to experiments and try different approaches. As you work through each step, take the time to analyze the result and adjust your approach as need. With patience and practice, you will eventually find the right solutions. Explore the logical behind Microsoft robot puzzles. Solving Microsoft robot puzzles requires more than just trial and errors. To really master these puzzles, it's important to understand the logic behind them. Here are some tips to help you explore the logic behind Microsoft robot puzzle. Understanding the rules, analyzing the possible solutions, developing strategies, tips and tricks for solving Microsoft robot puzzles, utilize shortcuts, thinking outside the box, leveraging technology. Common mistake to avoid when solving Microsoft robot puzzle: not researching the problem, overlooking important details, trying to rush through the puzzles. A beginner's guide to solving Microsoft robot puzzles, getting familiar with the basics, considering different approaches, practicing with simple puzzle, creative strategies for solve Microsoft robot puzzle, developing a systematic approach, making connections between pieces, improving valuations techniques, troubleshooting guide for Microsoft robot puzzle, identifying areas of difficulty, researching resource, seeking help from others, conclusions. उम्मीद करती हूँ आपको मेरी ये वीडियो पसंद आएगी। अगर आपको मेरी ये वीडियो पसंद आए तो प्लीज़ इसे लाइक कीजिए, शेयर कीजिए और मेरे चैनल को सब्सक्राइब कीजिए। थैंक यू सो मच। अल्लाह हाफिज़।